I'm Ernie with that hashtag show, and
I'm Migdalia.
And here we are inside the TARDIS.
Ooh.
Actually, I don't like this background.
No, me either.
There you go.
Oh, now we're in Emerald Hill.
Emerald Hill from
Emerald
Sonic,
Hill.
right?
From Sonic the Hedgehog.
That was your choice.
Yeah,
that was your pick.
Should we change it?
No, let's change it.
Ooh, space, the final frontier. I don't think we get any air out here.
You know what? Since this is the Comic-Con Newsfeed,
yes,
it should probably be this.
Oh, I like that. Did we just travel like 4 months into the future?
Well, we were in the TARDIS just a second ago.
Ooh. So we're at 2017 San Diego Comic-Con at the exhibit hall.
The place everyone wants to be, and
yes.
This is what it is. We are doing a con news feed to give you guys all the important news on Comic-Con, especially since we have some major news that just dropped that we need to get you guys on.
Yeah.
So let's get started.
Yeah. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in attending 2017 San Diego Comic-Con, there is a very important first step that you should do. You should go to comiccon.org, go to the top right of your screen, and click Member ID. What you need in order to attend either WonderCon or San Diego Comic-Con is a member ID. It's basically your permanent username for the CCI, for Comic-Con International. This is your identification for when they mail badges, for them to email you news, and for you to actually purchase your badges. So basically, when you do register, do not opt out of all your third-party communications.
You need those emails. Seriously, you need those emails.
Yeah, this isn't your standard just sign up for the fun of it website. Like, this is where you're going to find out about hotel registration and when badge sales are going to happen. Very important. And keep note that now that we have the returning registration date announced, at any point, CCI is going to turn off the member ID system, which means you will not be able to sign up for a new member ID, which is free, until after all badge sales have ended.
All of them. And it's very important to have one as soon as possible, because if you have a friend who happens to get into that room,
yes,
they can actually buy additional badges apart from their own. So if they happen to have your actual ID, they can hook you up.
Yeah, but if they don't, you're not going to be able to get that badge because they're going to verify that everyone actually has a member ID, and there's also additional news tied to that member ID. So yeah, guys, very, very important to have this. Everyone needs a member ID, whether you're press or pro or just a regular attendee.
Yeah. Now let's give you guys some dates.
Yeah, time for dates.
It's time to give you some dates. So one of the most important ones that I have to highlight right away is returning registration. The day that's actually going to happen is April 28th. No, that's press.
March
no.
11th.
March 11th.
Why don't you tell the audience what returning registration means?
Returning. Okay, so if you went last year and you bought a ticket and you achieved your Comic-Con desires, you actually get first dibs before regular registration for all the newbies. So that's usually where I've always gotten my passes. And you have a way better chance.
Yeah.
Way better chance. Except the thing is, they don't give you that much warning. We barely found out last week that it's March 11th.
Again, so returning registration to actually get your badge will be March 11th. And again, you had to have attended 2016 Comic-Con as a regular attendee. Not as a press, not as a pro. You're not going to be eligible for that.
Yeah, and then regular registration. I have absolutely no idea where the hell's that's gonna happen. I do not know what's gonna happen.
So yeah, so March 11th, guys. For those who attended 2016 Comic-Con, and sign up for a member ID.
So on Saturday, this is my advice. Yeah. It's a Saturday. Call off of work if you have work. Make sure you wake up early because it's gonna be around 9 o'clock. Make sure your computer is up and running by 8, and then just have it, just on. Make sure it doesn't die on you. Your internet should be good. So if your roommates are on it, kick them off. Change the password. Make sure.
Unless they're gonna help you get it.
Unless they're gonna help you, but even then, and don't try to go on your phone and on your tablet. It's only one ID, one code to get into the room. So just get there in as soon as possible. Even though it says it doesn't start till later, as soon as it opens and it lets you jump in, because just waiting there and having high hopes, the Comic-Con gods will shine upon you and you shall get a badge.
And you should have received an email about this already from CCI. If you haven't, there's a problem. Go into your account and make sure you haven't opted out of any of the communication preferences.
Exactly.
And also this year, they're only going to send out your code 24 hours in advance. In previous years, it used to be 48 hours. So Friday, be on top, or even Thursday night, be on top of that email.
So all of you guys that have been to Comic-Con before, you most likely received the souvenir book.
Most likely.
And it's basically the yearbook of Comic-Con that year. There's so much amazing stuff inside. You have the amazing cover and then articles and everything. And
the art.
The art.
It's extraordinary.
It's good. It's so Comic-Con just announced that from the list of different things that are going to go into souvenir, we have the 50th anniversary of Marvel's Captain Marvel.
Wow.
That Marvel's Captain Marvel.
Marvel's Captain
Yeah.
Marvel.
So it's his 50th anniversary. Last year was Wonder Woman.
75th anniversary of Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Yes.
and she made it on the cover. So along with that, we have the 100th B-Day of Jack Kirby.
Wow.
We also have the 50th anniversary of Batgirl and the 25th anniversary of Batman, the animated series.
Oh my God. I felt so old when I heard that. I loved that show.
So if you want to be part of the souvenir book, you actually do have a chance. You can write up an article or even draw some stuff out, do your own bit of artwork, and submit it into Comic-Con, and it might make it into this year's yearbook.
Yes.
And if you're even lucky, even the cover.
Ooh.
So, I mean, they're asking for any of those anniversaries to, fit in and draw something on it. So
We're looking at you, Deviant Art.
all those deviant artists.
Yeah.
All those deviant artists. They're
You
always
guys
chewing
rock.
on each other.
I got like all my tattoo ideas from Deviant Art. So you guys are rocking over there.
You have tattoos?
I have 4 tattoos. But anyway, April 14th is your deadline for consideration into the souvenir book. Go on the comiccon.org website to find out more information.
Yep. And keep it PG-13.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a hard PG-13. Like you can use like one fuck PG-13.
Let's talk about last month's cons.
Woo!
Now, as for last month's cons, I barely remember it.
So what happened last month was Gallifrey, which is the Doctor Who convention, and Long Beach Comic Expo.
I'm gonna change it to the
Back
TARDIS
to the
while we're doing
TARDIS.
this. I'm gonna change it back to the TARDIS while we're talking about Gallifrey. Continue.
And then Long Beach Comic Expo, which is like the second con Long Beach has in a 4-month span, 4-month period. So I didn't get to go to LBCE this year, but you did. You told me a very interesting story that came out of there.
I did go.
Who went?
But nothing interesting happened. I showed up on Sunday, and I just hung out with some of our cosplayer friends, and Jason Momoa was there, but I didn't really bump into him.
Okay, so
Wait, that wasn't Sunday. That was Saturday.
That was Saturday,
Wow,
and then
it's
these
such a
guys text me Saturday night, come down to Gallifrey, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'm doing something, but I'll come down after. So I go, and everyone's like drinking outside because I got kicked out of the lobby.
We didn't get kicked out of the lobby.
You guys weren't allowed to have alcohol there.
No.
That's what I heard.
There was a lot of alcohol there. It's just the people without badges weren't allowed inside the little floor area.
That's busted.
But you can go into the lobby, and anybody can be in that lobby. It's just we got tired of being in that lobby. I don't know.
Oh, I was lied to. It was really cold. Anyway.
Everybody was smoking outside. That's what it was.
Anyway, this guy tells me a story about how he met Jason Momoa. And yes, he was like, oh, you could stand in the line just to shake his hand. And I'm like, oh, that sounds weird. And he was like, oh yeah, I shook his hand and said how cool he was, and he was really nice. And
that didn't happen.
You told me that.
I did not. Okay, I don't know where you got this information.
He doesn't even remember seeing me at Gallifrey, and he was standing next to me.
I remember seeing you.
Anyway, I just found out 15 minutes ago that he lied to me about Jason Momoa, which made me feel better about not going to Long Beach Comic Expo.
We were supposed to drink with him at the hotel he was staying, and we were on our way there when we got noticed that he had to leave because of a family emergency. But
So did you go to Gallifrey for a while?
Oh yeah.
How was that for the Doctor Whovians?
Of course, Gallifrey is more of an adult crowd. I mean, Long Beach has, it's a mixture of, kids and like teenagers, but majority teenagers and like people around their 20s. Gallifrey has a lot more of an adult crowd, more mature, but sometimes that mature tends to go gone wild. So there is gets a little. Gallifrey was great, but we went a little too hard that we forgot to film stuff. So there's pictures. I'll show you pictures. There's. I can't show you all the pictures, but there's pictures.
There's pictures.
And there's also pictures of Jason Momoa, which where they are plastering around.
You're a liar. Let's switch over to future cons. Future cons.
Next month's cons. So talking about next month's cons or this month's cons. This month's cons. The only one we're actually hitting up, which is probably one of our big three, is WonderCon.
I think there should be a Kanye con. Go ahead.
You just the next couple of rounds. So WonderCon is something that we are excited for. We get a lot of stuff out of this con since there's so much great cosplay. There's a lot of great panels, a lot of great exhibitors and artists. And you've gone there before, right?
Yeah.
Not with us.
I've gone every year for the last 5 years. Not every year since it started. Yeah, I go every year. It's a really good convention. It's a good warm up to San Diego Comic Con, and it's actually good for those who have never been to a convention or even a convention as big as San Diego Comic Con. It's a little bit of a taster. You still get some studio support, which I think is primarily WB. And you might get some exclusive premieres and exclusive guests and souvenirs at WonderCon as well. So it is worth the investment of going. And thank God they moved back to Anaheim this year. Okay.
I really liked it in LA.
No.
But then Anaheim's also pretty dank.
No, well, what's good about Anaheim, especially when you're a cosplayer or you're a family, is that either you're going to piggyback the WonderCon trip with a Disneyland trip, or as a cosplayer, it's a better environment because you have that huge fountain courtyard and you have all the greenery, and it's just a better feel. The Los Angeles Convention Center is like concrete jungle.
That is true with a lot of hobos photobombing.
Yeah, you can't walk around at night. There's nowhere to go or do.
Yeah, okay, you're true. I guess it's a lot more family friendly out in Anaheim. But it's alright.
San Luis Kamikaze is as much convention at the Los Angeles Convention Center as I need. For sure.
That's good enough. Well, what are you expecting to see there? Like what you're excited for?
I'm excited to debut some new cosplays this year.
She cosplays too.
I do cosplay. I can't wait for my first one. Panels. I love going to panels, so I'm interested to see what their panel lineup looks like, which in my opinion has been weak for the last couple of years, but hopefully I'll get a few that interest me. But anyway, all badges are now on sale. That's Pro. That just came out 2 weeks ago because we're like, hey, what happened to Pro? Because they were like, press can get their badges and regular people can get their badges. But now everyone can get their badges. Everyone can get a hotel, which is selling out quickly. And I believe the Hilton that's right next door has already sold out. So make sure you grab your hotel if you plan on going in 4 weeks.
It's going to be pricey, but there's a bunch of hotels around there.
Yeah.
In that area.
I mean, Disneyland's right there. So there's a lot of stuff to do. You got Downtown Disney, you got WonderCon, you got Disneyland, and, a lot of restaurant stuff to do. So it's a good time. I'm glad we're back.
Also, apart from all the other cons that are happening during this month, all these small time ones, another noticeable one apart from WonderCon is got to be Heroes and Villain Fan Fest.
I've heard a lot about this one.
Yeah, it's not so old. I think it's a little bit newer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's
5
actually
years, I think, or less.
I think it's less, but what makes this so awesome, Heroes and Villains Fan Fest, is that they focus mostly on just the fans. They don't really cater so much to press and professionals and exhibitors. They do, but not as much as other bigger cons do. They really focus on the fans and fan interaction with celebrities, which they usually always get a really good roster.
Time. Isn't like us the Arrow guy, Stephen
Amell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he like a part owner or something? He's got stake in it. But anyway, yeah, he usually goes to this thing every day.
Yeah, I mean,
every year.
Every year.
Every day.
And this one's going to be in Rosemont, Illinois. So if you're around that area, you want to get there around March 25th and 26th. It's 2 days. And like I said, caters to fans. So if you go there and you have the extra pocket change, you could probably meet a celebrity, get their autograph, picture taken, and a good conversation.
There's an abundance of celebrities go around.
And I think they leave the floor open for people to just ask them any questions.
Nice.
And they really give them enough time to really get to know their favorite star.
Yeah, which is a common complaint with a lot of these conventions. There's they oversell on the VIP packages, and they're always rushing for the photo ops. And even though the celebrities are just I'm cool with giving people another second or two, that's always what the handler is pushing.
Yeah.
Just to get the next person.
All right, guys, if you actually stuck through all the way to the end, I mean,
I've been here to the end.
Thank you. Congratulations. I mean, we really appreciate it.
Yes.
And we covered last month's stuff this month. So if you're going to show up to WonderCon or even Heroes and Villains, let us know how it is.
Yes.
If there's certain things you want to see from WonderCon and you're not attending, hit us up on the comments below. Tell us, hey, I really want you guys to cover this. Or get us a lot of pictures of, cosplayers. Next month during our next.
Or if you have some challenges for the field correspondents, Myra and Brian, unfortunately, is moving to Korea, but he'll be our international correspondent. Who else is on this team? Jasmine and Ernie. Also, we want to give a shout out to our sponsor.
Shout out sponsors. Once Upon a Team. They got some amazing geek shirts that you can check out on their website. Ooh. And if you use our code, right down here.
Right here.
There you go, right there. Hashtag show, both hashtag show and hashtag show, different ways of spelling it, same thing. You get 5% off. So, just hit them up. They got some really good stuff, kind of like this one. This one's actually kind of clever.
Should I stay or should I go?
But I'm actually I'm going to steal Daniel's. This is an extra large, so it's not going to fit me, but I'm going to steal it anyways. It's like a Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
And Star Wars mashup, and that shirt's so bad.
Yeah, I haven't seen that shirt yet. I need to see it.
So guys, make sure you like and subscribe
to
that hashtag show so we can keep you up to date, and especially next month when we bring you even more news.
I'm sure it's just going to keep cranking out, guys, for San Diego. We'll give you some tips. Hotel registration is going to be a beep.
Especially how to survive at Comic-Con.
Yeah. We're going to give you some insider tips that you probably won't be able to get anywhere else due to our experiences, or, you can just have something to build upon. But so definitely like, share, and subscribe to this channel, especially if you're really curious about San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. So for that hashtag show, for everything trending
in geek pop culture. Bye.